Jason Green Tea. I want to do this video on following your intuition, because I feel like we all get these moments where our intuition is clearly speaking to us, even if we not the type of people who may have that intuition where it's like, well, what is the answer? What is the answer? You're asking for the answer, but you're like feeling like you're not receiving the answer. You just kind of got to go with this natural flow sometime, where your intuition doesn't always give you that sort of, yes, do it, don't do it, or something like that. It's like you get this feeling that it's like, it's an energy you kind of feel over you. Sometimes you can feel the energy from your stomach literally to the top of your head or past your head when you get this feeling, or that feeling of like you're about to do something. People are very intuitive when it comes to negativity, and very intuitive when it comes to money, because they view money as precious and they're used to receiving negative things. So when something negative is about to happen, or something negative is gonna happen, you know, when something negative is going to happen, or it's some kind of situation where it just flows a certain way, and it's like, oh, I knew it was going to go down like this. Usually people pick up on that quick. I hear a lot of people say that to me, like, oh yeah, if it's something bad, I always know when it's going to happen, but they don't have a good intuition of like, you know, something good is going to happen or something like that. Go meet this person at this kind of place. Or when it comes to money, because we all are very connected to our money. We don't want to lose any money. Money is precious. Money is important to most people. So it's like, you could have been like, somebody be like, oh, you know, it only costs this amount of money, you sign here, and then it's like everything's set up. People get that feeling usually before they sign something, where it's like, okay, I already knew it was going to be a bad deal, or I signed up for this and I knew it wasn't going to work out the way I intended. And it's not always like you put out the negative energy of it. It just can be simply because you felt it, because the money is like that. People feel that, you know what I mean? A lot of people are like that. A lot of people, parents can feel when something happens to their children right before it happens, or just get a feeling like, you're not going to school today. Is a lot of those things we hold precious to us, that we feel it. But it's like when you get into those general practices of third eye work, meditation, so on and so forth, I would just mainly say, honestly, meditation and third eye work, it starts boosting your intuition. So I was having this whole like little thing, like I was about to go to the beach, because I'm like, oh, I like going to the beach and taking my my books and things with me, have a little meditation. I've seen all these different signs saying, you know, I need to be near water today. So I'm like, all right, let me go be near water, you know what I mean? It's been a little while because I was away and out of town. So I'm back, and I'm like, all right, I haven't been to the beach in a little while. And like, before I put that credit card in to go pay for 2 hours or 3 hours or whatever time it was, I just had this feeling like, no, I just had a feeling, you know, and I just was like, let me go do this one more thing and then I'll come back. I come out of the store and it started pouring rain. It just started pouring down. So now, if I did pay, besides being getting soaked in the rain, which would have been nothing, because it happened like 3 times already earlier last week, but I'm just saying I would have wasted some money. But I think that was more thing I'm glad I caught. Even though there wasn't a lot of money, it's just like, still, it's like, it's good to have those moments of having like an on point moment, like, okay, you know, it's just a reminder of listening to your intuition. But it's so funny because I'm making a video because I literally had this feeling that was all so familiar, that I've had several times, when it's like you're about to do something even though it seems right, and but you get that feeling like, no, like you don't do it. So I want to remind people, a lot of times when it's your intuition, is not something you can force, because I've tried that myself, like in a situation like, should I go here, should I not go there, and you're looking for a sign. It's like, just kind of like, you need to be more silent than trying to keep asking questions, because then sometimes you'll let your ego come up and be like, yeah, do it, or no, don't do it, or whatever the case may be. Listening to your intuition a lot of times is kind of paying attention to the silence. Like I said, you'll get a feeling in your stomach or in your head, or you'll get a feeling from your stomach to your head. Like, usually that's how I feel. Like, I'll feel that feeling of something like, I just can't describe it. It's like a light energy that you can kind of feel that wave over, you know, above your head from your stomach, like, nah, you know what I mean, don't do it, or something's telling me not to go with it, or whatever the case. And never fall under pressure. That's another one. Never fall under pressure. People will try to pressure you in moments like, just do it. And even if they don't have ill intention or bad intentions, they may just not know. They may not be intuitive as you, especially for the empaths. Don't be out here playing games with these ones that ain't on that level. You just have a feeling like something is just like, you know what I mean, like something ain't right about this, you know what I mean? I had an experience when I was younger where a kid, I ran into a friend, and I would see him on a regular basis, but for some reason that night I didn't see him, and I don't even know what the deal was. Like, I was just like, because I would see him like every other night. It would be a thing. Like, I wouldn't even call or text him. It would just be a thing. Like, he's like, yo, just come by. You don't even got to call, text, whatever. It was just that kind of close friendship we had. And something about that night, I had went to another block, and I was going walking somewhere, and I ran into him in the street with this guy. This guy I do not trust. I don't trust this guy because even his own father, who I know his father is chill mode. His father is one of those like OGs, you know what I mean? The type that you can go smoke with, you know, spit a cool ass throwback story or something like that. And not only was he cool like that on that level that like I had chill with him before, but he knew the girl that another girl that was a best friend of mine who her whole family. He knew her whole family, and their family is like very strict. They ain't about a lot of things, but he knew their whole family. Even they like co-signed that, like, yo, this guy is chill mode. If you ever needed something, he the type of person that looks out for you. But he was one of their neighbors. But he was like, yo, he told me himself, he's like, yo, don't be out here with my son. Like, don't trust my son. His son is like in his 30s or something. Like, he's like, yo, because another friend of mine would sometimes hang out. He's like, yo, that's my son. I love him, but trust me, this guy is bad news. And like, I just got that impression like he was that kind of guy that got kids caught up. You know, those all in the hood. You know how that be. Those hood in the hood. You know, the older ones is always trying to get a young one caught up, so they can bounce off of them. So like if they running a scam, they try to get a youngin to get wrapped up in something so that they, you know what I mean, they get caught instead of them. Anyway, so I'm running to him, and yo, he's like, yo, I'm going to go pick up this gun, and he with this guy, and I'm just looking at him like, nah, I'm good. And then I could see he just had this reaction like, yo, why you ain't down? You ain't gonna ride for me? So the kid was like, my friend was like, yo, he's kind of had a little reaction. So, but I could see the guy talking shit as we was walking away, like, yo, you see, he ain't really your boy. And then after that, when I would see him, I would keep seeing him with this guy. Then sooner or later, he tells me about how this guy was trying to get him caught up in other shit. I had this crazy ass fucking dream too of like the whole rundown of how something could have went down, I guess. You know what I mean? Because, you know, you have dreams of things before it happened. But long story short, like, just don't let people peer pressure you. Listen to your intuition, and really, like, just pay attention to your body. Your body reacts to things to let you know when it's a no or a go. So my time is running out on the camera, so I'm going to say peace and good vibes, everybody. I'll check with you later. 1.